Hello, everyone. I'm very privileged to again show you another important topic here in Pegaxy, and in line with the current breeding event that's been happening in Pegaxy, where finally they already opened the ticket sales, and as of now, or I think it was really a very successful event, and it was sold out, and it's approximately, I don't know how many millions were burned. And yeah, I want to congratulate the Pegaxy team for successfully implementing this breeding event. And in line with the breeding event, I just want to show you how you can check for yourself if you've been wanting to breed and profit from it, or if you're currently not into breeding but just want to see how they do it, and how they ROI, and how do they make money out of it. Please check this video. And at the same time, even if you're not breeding now and you plan to do it in the future like me, then I guess it's really good to have this kind of calculation in hand, so you know how long will it take and the process on how to finance and how much to start with. And yes, without further ado, let's start. I just made a very simple Excel spreadsheet here that hopefully at the end of this video will give you a very bright idea on how the breeders do it. And me myself, I'm really looking forward to start with this breeding journey. All right, so as of today, again, with the breeding event, I saw that the floor price of Virgin Pegas dropped a bit. So I guess it's really a good time if you're planning to do some breeding, that the VIS and the PGX token dropped down a bit, meaning to say that the floor price of horses also dropped down a bit. And just for the sake of calculation, I selected the horse with the 1,900 USDT as the base price, and I also screenshot as of just before I created this video the current market price of the PGX token, which is 0.6472, and the vigorous VIS token at 0.1647. And of course, anything that I will be showing here will be again using these two values, but in reality, obviously this price change, so obviously it may go up and down. So um, in return or concurrently, it will also affect the calculation. But just to again give you an example of how we figure out the amount of profit or the amount of money that you need to invest, we will just use these two figures here. And of course, guys, as I always said in all my videos, as a disclaimer, this is not a financial advice, that you should always do your own research, and anything that you will see here are purely guide only. And at the same time, if I miss something, or if you want to add something new, or if you want to suggest, or you had experienced it yourself, please feel free to comment below. I also want to know how you feel, how you think, and at the same time, if more information needs to be shared with others as well. So just to continue, I also put here the breeding price chart, just for you to have an idea how many VIS you need to accumulate in order for you to do the breeding, and at the same time the PGX cost. So as you know, in breeding we need one male and one female Pega, and ideally we want the Virgin Pegas, because as you can see here on the price chart, the amount of VIS the VIS cost to breed from 0 to 6 increases as you breed more. And based on what I've calculated beforehand, most of the time people breed up to three times only, because once you go to the fourth breed, it becomes more expensive, and you may not be able to sell it in the current market price. So, but at least for this video, I will only do the first breeding, mainly because it may drain you mentally once we do second, third, and fourth. But the concept is similar. You can do it yourself. But again, just to give you an idea how you do it, how you calculate it, this is how we do it. So obviously 1,900 times 2, that's the initial investment that you will need. So you will need $3,800 dollars or USDT. And I had a video how you can import your USDT token from Binance to Polygon Matic. If you haven't seen that, please feel free to check that video. And just be careful, guys, because first, the process of doing this, moving your USDT from other crypto exchange to Polygon market network in MetaMask, takes a lot of steps. So just a word of caution, warning, be careful. There's a lot of documentation and other videos that will help you do this properly. Because once you made a mistake, you may not be able to recover the token that you had transferred. So just be very careful. And as I mentioned earlier, the variable factor here is the PGX and the VIS price. So it fluctuates almost every minute. So obviously you calculate based on the, let's say for example, you purchase a VIS and PGX just to breed, then just base it on the current price when you bought the 2 virgin Pega. Okay. So what people do is once they bought the 2 Pega, they will raise it until they meet the specific target breeding cost. For example, for breeding 1, we need 2,000 times 2, 4,000 plus 30 PGX. Okie dokie. So that will, if we will, so it's equivalent to 4,100 VIS. If you know, if I want to convert the 30 PGX, just for the sake of calculation, I need 4,108 VIS for me to breed the virgin Pega. So I assume that each horse will get 350 VIS per day. In fact, 350 is already a very conservative amount of VIS that you can raise. I have something in the past, I could do 400, I can do 450, sometimes even 500. So this factor here varies. I just use a very conservative amount, just in case your horse won't really win that much. So the tokens or the VIS in Pegaxy unlocks every 15 days. So if you start today, whatever VIS you have, until the next 15 days will be unlocked on the 15th day. That's why I calculated the 700 times 15 days. You will get approximately 10,500 VIS. And again, this may vary because some days you will get more, maybe some days you will get less. So again, just to give you a rough idea. So since we need the 4,108 VIS, so we have an excess of, if we subtract the 10,500 minus the 4,108, we will get an extra profit of 1,051 if you convert the extra VIS that you earn from racing, which is 6,382. So how do we convert? Just to give you an idea how do you convert the VIS into USDT, you simply multiply the amount of VIS with the amount of the VIS. So for this case, 6,382 times 0.1647 will give you 1,051 profit. And obviously, the other profit will come when you sell the new Pega that you produce or the new virgin horse or baby Pega. So assuming you will just sell it as well on the same price when you bought it, 1,000 at 1,900, then your total net profit for the first breeding is 2,951. And again, this is on the assumption that you got 700 vis per day within the 15-day period of the locking of the when your vis are still locked. Obviously, if this is higher, then this 2,951 will also be higher. So again, that's just a rough estimate. So if you subtract this amount to the original investment that you have, you only need to recoup less than 1,000 plus. And obviously, when you do that, when you do the same process with the second Pega, then you must have an idea now how you will calculate the net profit. So that's it, guys. That's a very simple way how I did the calculation of how much you can potentially make in breeding Pegas. So some investors, they don't sell the Pegas straight away. They will just keep raising. So in order for them to achieve the next breeding cost, which is 8,000 plus 30 Pega, they will just raise the three horse straight away. But take note that you cannot raise the baby Pega straight away. You need, it depends on the bloodline of your horse. You may need some 4 days cooling down. So remember that. And unlike this one, since you bought it from the marketplace, you can raise it straight away after buying it. All right, so those are just some of the key points that you need to remember. That's it, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you've enlightened how they calculate or how they make money out of this, breeding. And I know a few people who are really into it and really making so much, and they grow their portfolio. They've made a lot of courses, and now they're doing scholarships by just simply starting in breeding to Pega. So I want to do it myself as well soon. And in fact, I'm happy to announce that I just bought my second horse, and this time it's a virgin Pega. So I might simultaneously race this horse together with my previous horse, and hopefully in a few weeks time I will be able to generate the amount that I need to buy the second horse, or hopefully another intervention will come and I can buy it in any other means. But yes, I'm just excited, guys, to also track this path of increasing my portfolio by breeding. Thank you so much again. Please let me know what are your thoughts, if I've explained properly what I really wanted to relate to you, or if there's something that I missed, please feel free to comment down below. And also, please, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button. And for all the scholars out there, we're running this daily VIS competition where you can earn VIS, and also our first horse still running every 2 days. So check our channel for those videos where we just ask you some questions and you simply answer for a chance to win. Thank you so much, guys. Let's go and race.